Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Sophie Sierra from 90 Day, The Last Resort recently debuted her stunning natural curls in a darker shade, a fresh look that stands in contrast to her blonde hairstyle from her debut season. Sophie originally moved to the United States on a K-1 visa to marry Rob Warren. Despite ongoing challenges in their relationship, including issues surrounding trust, the couple stayed optimistic and tied the knot. However, by the time 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 rolled around, many of those same issues persisted. During therapy sessions, Sophie came to the realization that continuing the relationship with Rob no longer felt right for her, leading to a heartfelt breakup during the recommitment ceremony. "I just went to a curl specialist," Sophie Sierra announced confidently in a fresh social media post that had 90 Day Fiancé fans doing a double take. The British-born reality star just debuted a stunning new look following her highly publicized split from Rob Warren, and let's just say, this isn't the same Sophie fans were introduced to during her roller coaster journey on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. After filming Wrapped and her relationship with Rob ended, Sophie turned her focus inward, starting with a striking transformation that many fans have called a revenge makeover. The 90 Day Fiancé alum shed 30 pounds, showcasing a more defined silhouette, including a slimmer waist and sharper jawline. She's also been experimenting with her look, ditching the wavy blonde hair in favor of darker, natural curls. In a recent Instagram story, Sophie revealed her refreshed curls and said it had been a while since she wore her natural texture. "I just went to a curl specialist," she shared, adding that her hair is now super shiny and soft. She opted for classic curls, which complement her face shape beautifully. When Sophie arrived in the US, it was clear she had reservations about her marriage, largely due to trust concerns with Rob. His seeming emotional distance left Sophie feeling unsupported. She had dyed her hair blonde at the time, believing it was a look Rob preferred. But as their connection faded, she began exploring styles and colors that felt more authentic to her. Over the last 2 years, she's embraced her natural darker tone and has completely moved away from blonde wigs. Though Sophie and Rob briefly reconnected as friends with benefits following their breakup in The Last Resort Season 2, they've made it clear that reconciliation isn't on the table. Both are now exploring new relationships, and discussions around filing for divorce are underway. Sophie appears excited about entering the dating world once more and has been channeling her energy into self-care, including weight loss and experimenting with new hairstyles. Her decision to embrace curly hair may be part of her overall confidence boost as she steps into this new chapter. Gone is the glam girl next door image that fans came to associate with Sophie. In its place is a fierce, confident, and empowered version of the influencer who's clearly stepping into her own power. Curls, curves, and confidence on full display. From her jaw-dropping weight loss transformation to her brand new hairdo and glow-up energy, Sophie's makeover is giving fresh start in the most unapologetic way possible. Breakups can be brutal, especially under the scrutiny of millions of fans. But Sophie is flipping the script. After months of emotional turmoil and on-screen drama surrounding her relationship with Rob Warren, she's making it clear that she's done crying and ready to thrive. Her latest posts show a woman who's fully embracing self-care and self-love, and fans are here for it. In a candid clip shared to Instagram and TikTok, Sophie revealed her fresh curls bouncing effortlessly, captioning it with a simple yet powerful statement: "I just went to a curl specialist." The subtle caption spoke volumes. This was not just a hair appointment, this was a reclamation of identity. Fans immediately flooded the comments with praise, calling her absolutely glowing, stunning, and an inspiration. It's clear that her audience is rooting for this next chapter of her life, and she's making sure they know she's turning the page. Sophie and Rob's relationship was one of the most chaotic of their season. From early mistrust to emotional breakdowns and unresolved communication issues, viewers watched as Sophie slowly unraveled under the pressure of being in a one-sided relationship. Rob's inability to acknowledge her feelings or even take accountability for his actions left Sophie isolated and anxious, something she openly discussed on the show and in post-season interviews. But the woman stepping into 2025 isn't the same Sophie who questioned her worth or settled seems to have been the catalyst she needed to not only reflect inward, but also make tangible changes in her life. Her body, her energy, and her attitude all speak to someone who has reclaimed her narrative, and it's resonating deeply with her fan base. Sophie's decision to visit a curl specialist wasn't just cosmetic, it was symbolic. For years, she had worn her natural curls flattened or hidden under wigs and extensions, something she hinted was a reflection of feeling the need to conform or be camera-ready for reality TV. But now, Sophie's embracing her roots, literally and figuratively. The specialist helped revive her natural curl pattern, adding shape, volume, and health to her already enviable locks. The result? A radiant, bouncy halo of curls that not only flatter her features but match her vibrant post-Rob energy. "It's giving freedom," one fan commented on her TikTok post. And truly, it is. Alongside her hair transformation, Sophie also unveiled a noticeable weight loss, something fans couldn't help but praise. But rather than chalk it up to aesthetics alone, Sophie has been open about the emotional and mental health aspects of her journey. In several key stories on Instagram, Sophie touched on her commitment to a healthier lifestyle, saying it wasn't just about weight. It was about feeling like myself again. I had lost that for a while. She went on to mention that therapy, walking regularly, eating balanced meals, and surrounding herself with authentic people have all played a role in her transformation. "It's not about dieting," she stressed. "It's about choosing herself every single day." And fans couldn't agree more. "You look incredible, but more importantly, you look happy," one longtime follower wrote. Others praised her vulnerability and honesty, saying that her openness has helped them feel less alone in their own healing journeys. Through it all, Sophie has been using her platform not just for selfies and style, though she's definitely serving looks, but to deliver an empowering message. In multiple captions and responses, she's encouraged other women to take that leap. Cut your hair, leave that toxic relationship, prioritize your peace, and unapologetically reinvent yourself. "It's never too late to start again," she wrote in one caption, posing confidently in a chic matching set that showed off her toned figure and new hair. And that message is exactly why Sophie's transformation is hitting so hard for viewers. It's not just about a physical makeover. It's about the inner strength it takes to start over, the courage to walk away from something that's not serving you, and the grace to give yourself a second chance. Sophie once believed changing her appearance to match Rob's preferences was necessary, which is why she initially wore blonde, wavy hair. Today, she no longer feels the need to alter her look to please anyone. She's now dressing and styling herself in ways that make her feel empowered and beautiful. Choosing curly hair could be her way of embracing her individuality, and possibly a sign that she's found someone who appreciates her for who she truly is. There's a popular saying that a woman's hair reflects her emotions. Maybe, just maybe, Sophie's curls are telling a love story of their own. Fans are now wondering what's next for Sophie. While she hasn't announced any return to 90-Day Fiancé, she's definitely not disappearing from the spotlight anytime soon. In fact, her growing presence on social media and increasing brand collaborations suggest she's paving her own lane as an influencer, advocate, and style icon. Several beauty and wellness brands have already begun reposting her content, and insiders suggest she's even been approached about participating in upcoming spin-offs or dating shows. But whether she returns to reality TV or chooses a completely new path, one thing's for sure, she's going to do it on her terms. As Sophie continues to share her journey, her message is clear. The end of one chapter doesn't mean the end of the story. It's just the prologue to something even better. With a fresh cut, a fierce new glow, and the support of a growing community behind her, Sophie Sierra is officially entering her main character era. And whether it's through curls, confidence, or candid storytelling, she's reminding everyone watching that sometimes losing someone else is the first step to finding yourself. Cheers to starting over, she wrote in a recent post. Because the real glow-up is choosing you. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.